Hey guys, I know it's day 6. I said earlier today that I had one other tip and I didn't want to put it all in one tape and make this big long video. Also, I wanted to come talk to you in the afternoon about it when the temptation for this would be high. So I wanted to tell you a little tip about what we call cheat meals, or what a lot of people call cheat meals. And that is when you treat yourself to something that maybe is not as healthy. When people say cheat meals, they tend to feel guilty about that. And a lot of times we do all our cheating, if you will, on our diet or our nutrition plan on the weekend. So I want to just try to change the way you think about this. Instead of calling it a cheat meal, let's call it a treat. So you can have a treat. In fact, you should allow yourself a treat once a week. So pick, and you should plan when it's going to be. So let's say you know this weekend is your sister's birthday party and you want to indulge in the cake. Treat yourself to a slice of cake. Plan for it. Make that part of, okay, I'm going to have this slice of cake on Saturday afternoon at the baby shower or the birthday party. What that does for you is it makes sure that you maintain your portion control and you're not going to go have the whole thing and binge on it. What it also does for you is by calling it a treat instead of a cheat, you don't have that guilty feeling. If you treat yourself, like I said, which you should, and you're eating clean the majority of the time, you're less likely to overindulge. We think of it as a treat because we don't have to feel like that guilty feeling, and we don't have to feel like we're gonna go and binge and everything's gonna spiral downhill after the fact. The other thing that I can say is we call it a treat because it is not about eating this way all the time. You have learned how to eat clean and how to eat clean consistently and feel great. And what that means for you is that there are going to be days that you are going to have treats, whether that's a glass of wine, a cupcake, a slice of pie, a scoop of ice cream. A treat doesn't mean I'm going to eat the whole container of ice cream. It means I'm having a little bit to treat myself, and that's it. And what happens for you as this becomes a lifestyle change is that you don't have to have that fear that, oh, this little thing of ice cream that I treated myself to on Saturday is going to ruin my entire results that I've worked so hard for this week, or whatever the case may be. What that does for you is it creates a balance. And that little scoop of ice cream or 2 scoops, whatever you have, is not going to affect or have any effect on your long-term goals and how you look, your physique, because you're not eating that way every day. What you'll find is that you're choosing the healthier, most nutrient-dense foods for your meals on a regular basis. And then when you choose the less healthy, less nutritious foods, it's literally just once in a blue, maybe every Sunday. For the longest time for myself, I used to have a whole cheat day when I first started this years ago. And Sunday was, I could eat whatever I wanted. And I eventually got to a place where I didn't need the whole cheat day. Because I didn't like how I felt. I felt really tired and difficult to get out of bed and unenergized. And I find myself now, I rarely want things. I can have a handful of M&Ms and be happy. I can have a scoop of ice cream here and there and be happy. And I don't need the whole carton. And this is from a girl who would eat the whole little pint of Ben & Jerry's by herself in a single sitting on a regular basis as breakfast. So when I tell you I know where you've been, and I know what that's like, I mean that from the bottom of my heart. But if you come up with this rule for yourself, and even if you have to start like I did as having a whole cheat day, start that way and then work for the next month to say, okay, instead of doing a cheat day, I'm gonna do a cheat meal. And then the next month, I'm just gonna do a treat dessert and just allow myself dessert, but I'm gonna eat clean the rest of the day. You will find that as you cut it back and are patient with yourself, this will become a very consistent lifestyle for you. But it is something initially you have to be conscious of, and part of what's going to help you get there is having the treat. So if you should like, I'm saying this, you're hearing it from me, treat yourself to dessert or a glass of wine today. And then let's follow suit with the next meal to be clean and get right back on track and stay focused. Okay, guys, talk to you later.